So when he bring them back, we're gonna have them back in the face, and then when Joe put the other ones up, we'll have the cameras will be right on you.
Different angles.
That side of the carpet right there.
Cool.
That's where
you ready?
I didn't.
Okay.
So stains and stuff.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I didn't know Joe was already live on this, man. We here with another episode of Anything Goes. Today, man, we got special guests in the house. But first of all, it's your boy Big Ski. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. This is for y'all. We're not going to go and do a show tomorrow. So this is our Father's Day edition. We're in the house and we having fun. So I'm your boy Big Ski.
It's your boy Dusty Joe.
Today, we got two special guests in the house. Guest next to me, man. Why don't you tell them who you are? You've been here before, man. Why don't you tell them who you are?
That's Big Smiley, Raider Nation for Life Car Club.
Smiley in the building. Hey, but also on the side of him, we got another special guest.
Yep.
Special guest. Why don't you tell them what your name is?
What's up, fam? It's Violator, man. Hall of Fame 21. Let's get it.
Violator in the building. Hey, it is such a pleasure to have both of y'all in the house today, man. But Violator, since you're new to the podcast, bro, we want to know, you got anybody special in your life, man? You married? You got any kids?
Man, yeah, I'm a blessed man. Besides my wife Bertha and all the kids, they know who they are. Like I say, enjoying retirement, man. Just the journey I've been on has been a lesson in love.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's right. Violator, man, it's such a pleasure to have you here, bro. I done seen you for many years on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
With all of your gear on, bro. First of all, how long have you been a super fan?
I've been an ambassador, Big Ski. I go by ambassador.
Okay.
That's just me being humble. I'm nothing super about me. Just like I say, just blessed with that passion for the game.
Yes. Because you gotta have passion for the game.
You gotta have passion.
And I'm gonna correct him on that. He's got a super heart.
Super hard.
I appreciate it, but it's I've been an ambassador for 32 years this season.
Really?
32 seasons.
Now, what made you want to become an ambassador?
Didn't start out like that. My rage back in the Coliseum days, and I hope some of these folks will hear this. It was too damn quiet.
So it wasn't noisy enough.
It wasn't crazy enough for what that shield means to me.
Yeah. What does the shield mean to you?
Strength and honor, man. We taking what we want.
Yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me. That's what I'm talking about.
And then being the Hollywood scene, and I got teased about that, that I was going to Hollywood, but that was the farthest thing from my mind. It was like, I'm going to raise the awareness of what we're supposed to act like when we all together.
Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be a party atmosphere. You're supposed to have some fun, and most of all, you're supposed to cheer your team on.
Yes, you are. And that means the opponents too.
Yeah.
So it's a fellowship. Like I said, I missed those days on the tarmac in Oakland. 24 years of just fellowshipping. It was just like church.
Yeah.
Because the Spirit can come in. If it's 1, 2, or 3 of us, we having church.
Yes, we are.
So
yes, we are. All we got to do is bring up His name.
That's right.
Bring up Jesus' name, and hey, you in church.
That's it.
Yeah, you can learn from anywhere.
Yes, sir.
On some real. Ooh, wait. Hey, man, Smiley, what you been up to, bro?
Man, just keeping busy, doing what I do, waiting for football season.
Man, who's not?
All of us.
Who's not, man? I can't wait for football season.
I didn't even care that the Warriors won.
Man, shout out to Golden State, man. They are the champs.
I ain't giving no shout out to them.
Oh, because you're a Sixer fan? Well, we Laker fans.
Okay, and you're a Raider fan. If the Chargers won, would you give it?
Hell no.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell no.
Bro, we take football serious.
Yes, we do.
Hey, I'm a basketball fan too, I had someone tell me it's a Cali thing. You got to go for the Cali team.
Nah, that's
I said,
not right.
If the 49ers were there, if the Giants, San Francisco Giants were there, the Chargers, are we giving Cali love up? I'm not that type of fan.
Real talk.
So, I mean, I'm
Dodgers,
real.
Lakers,
Sixers.
and the Raiders. Those are my squads, and I'm gonna roll with them.
No cut.
I don't know where the Sixers come in at, but I don't know. But I still got to give it up to Golden State, man. But the funny thing, though, man, it was a fan out there for Boston. He went and put a tattoo on his arm and saying that they were the champs, and they lost. And I'm like, you were a fool, my friend.
You're already a fool for being a Celtic fan.
I agree.
I think it's always one or two people every freaking year that does
That
that.
that tattoo thing.
But
You know, I'm on the Golden State part. I'm a Sixer fan, so my number one enemy are the Celtics. People,
I think everybody knows what it is.
Everybody who knows me knows I'm a Sixer fan. I hate the Lakers all day, but number one's got to be Boston. That's my division.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's like the Chargers from KC. You know,
Yeah.
no love to them at all. But I was going for them because all the years I've been going up to Oakland watching football.
Uh-huh.
You guys been up there before? They share the same parking lot. I've never seen, until they won that first championship 5 or 6 years ago, a Golden State Warrior jersey.
Oh shit.
I see more Lakers stuff around there.
Yeah.
And let's be truthful here. This is my gripe of the week since before.
Oh, we got the gripe early. Run it.
Now that you guys started it.
Run it.
You go to the mall, you see everyone wearing Golden State. I thought this was the Lakers.
Yeah.
You have one.
Yeah.
I'll say it one time. One of the best teams in the NBA here in LA. There's no reason you should have the number 2 team taking over your city.
That's real.
Point blank.
That's real.
So where are all these little Buster fans coming from? Because I've never seen that stuff.
You can say the same thing about football. Because they pushed the hell out of the Rams for LA and the Chargers. Even though this is Raiders all day long.
All day.
But they try to push them to overrun the city. It's like it ain't gonna happen.
And see, my thing is, you don't just become a fan overnight. If you're a grown man,
Yeah.
you know, you like women, you just don't turn gay. You've been gay your whole life.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't flip that quick because of new teams in your town.
Yeah.
You either didn't know about the sport and didn't know nothing about it, and you're going to pick a team. I can respect that part. But if you were I'm a Patriot fan. Oh, now I'm a Charger fan.
Yeah, man.
Screw you.
Yeah, man.
See, that brings up a thought about the different levels of fandom.
Huh.
Now, I'm going to hit on that one.
Talk to me.
That's like a bone in my throat. You know, we consider ourselves diehards. I mean, I'm just, you know, spiritually, when I saw the Shield at 12 years old, man, it did something to me, you know, because I was considered sort of a weirdo kid anyway. I didn't really talk.
Okay.
Always was to myself, but it was that spirit of that art. I was always looking at the world like, they're telling us this is square, but it's another side to that coin.
Exactly.
So I was always searching for that. And in that, they were like, dude, what kind of a journey are you on? I saw the Shield. They were playing the Chiefs. So automatically, when I see the Shield, I'm seeing red because I remember them.
Yeah.
And the fight that ensued. But I'm just focusing on the swords. And I'm thinking, you know what? I've always been in the knights. I'm still like a medieval-minded kind of a guy. But that Shield, it was like love at first sight. And I'm thinking, where the hell are they from?
Ooh.
And when I find out, that's where I'm going. So my dream at 12 was like, I gotta go where they are. My mom would tell me, you lost your damn mind. You gonna finish school. Yes, ma'am. And then I'm out. You know, but you know, I got sidetracked a little bit. I graduated like she wanted. Got my first job at Mickey D's in Milwaukee. So I'm up there, Hope. I'm just like, man, what do I want to go back to my little town? I said, I need to get west though. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking if I got a hitchhike, I'm gonna get there. So long story short, came to J-State for a couple of years, met some fantastic pro players, Walter Payton, Robert Brazil, Jackie Slater, Ricky Young, and a couple other cats, man. Just I saw playing on Sunday.
Okay.
And so they're following their dream. So the thing is, life will sidetrack you if you're not focused.
Yes. And I actually have that battle with myself from time to time because I do a few different things. I wear a few different hats. And I gotta try to stay focused because at the split second, I can lose focus and be on to something else. And then I never finish what I'm trying to accomplish. So it's important to stay focused. It's important to have dreams and follow your dreams. That was one of your dreams that you followed.
And don't be afraid to dream big.
Oh, yeah.
Most people are like, oh, I'm gonna keep it real cool. So no, the more extravagant that dream, the more that drive to make that happen is in you.
And I'm glad you said that because your dream actually took you somewhere, man. Talk to me about being in the Hall of Fame.
The NFL Hall.
Yeah, that's wow. It seems surreal just you saying it.
Yeah.
Inside, I'm still floating because it's like a team winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, like, from another person's perspective, I've met you a couple of times. Cool as a fan, bro. So for you to get inducted, I'm like, damn, that's one of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was kind of big.
You know, some people overlook the Hall of Fame, how big it is. I mean, you take this shrine right here.
Yeah.
When you die, something happens, someone's going to clean this wall up. This wall is not going to be like this forever.
No, it's not.
How Hall of Fame looks.
Yes.
That's how.
We also thought
That's
you
how
won the
people
truck.
is. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's
something else.
that's another talk show. But here's the deal, and I hope that I've inspired enough fans that have that same passion.
Yeah.
Like, you see, I'm already adrenaline, brother. It's if it don't get you juiced,
Yeah.
you're in the wrong thing.
Ooh.
Can people find something like this in your book?
Oh, definitely.
Was it called The Walk, right?
The Walk, Footsteps of My Journey. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Just not seeing it all, but believing it and walking in faith.
Okay.
That I'm gonna make it happen, because where I came from, I wasn't supposed to be nothing but a guy on the corner.
Yeah. Most of us.
So here's the deal, and I hope I can, before I leave here, plant that seed in some other youngster, male or female, it don't matter, that prove them wrong.
Yeah.
There's more joy in that. Just being consistent and prove them wrong each day.
Ooh. Yeah, that's big.
My biggest thing, if you guys haven't read the book, starting at page 73, little chunk of me in there.
Little chunk of you.
How honored and humble. You know, man, he was one of my groomsmen. Him and Gorilla. Like I said, I didn't go after people who are famous, who are popular. I went after people who were real.
Yeah.
You know, my biggest mistake in life was growing up on the streets of Compton, putting that gang mentality, that gang banging attitude and shit and everything like that.
Yeah.
When it was time for me to get married, I couldn't have my real ones with me because a lot of them didn't know how to act.
Okay.
And to this day, I still say my Facebook, I have to keep clean. I have a very few. I'm from the east side of Compton. Very few of my homies can be on my Facebook because it's still full of gang banging and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's all love for them. Hey, everyone has to pick what they got to do in that.
Yes.
But I have a lot of families who follow me and stuff that don't need to know that part of my history of life.
Because it can actually, the smallest thing can ruin everything that you're putting together.
One step forward, 10 steps back.
Yeah.
So I, never been ashamed of my homies. I tell everybody, keep mine 100% confident. You touch me, I'm stalking you. It is that simple.
That's simple.
In Compton, we had to be like that.
Yeah.
It's not like we wanted to be like that. I mean, the softest person is like that.
The streets groomed us to be that way.
Yeah.
Growing up in the streets of Compton, we both grew up in Compton as well. The streets groom you to be that way.
So when he put me in his book, I was super humble by that. Someone actually follows, talking about sharing a dream. What I'm doing, it wasn't a dream.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pushed from my aunt. Quick story, real quick. My aunt grabbed me by the collar. She was in bed about to die. Not at that very second.
Yeah.
She was on her last days, and she grabbed me like this, pulled me down to her bed when I was cleaning her up, and she said, "Make a promise to me." I'm like, what? She said, "Make sure you do something good with your mouth." She said, "You got a big mouth.
Yeah.
People listen."
Yeah. You do have a commanding voice too.
So
that'll make people.
I made a promise to her, and I started working with kids in jail. And then I met Elias like 13 years ago. Started working with kids with cancer.
Yeah.
And for people who don't understand, a lot of people follow it. My biggest happiness out of all this is I got people, gangbangers, I got Mexican, black, white, that follow what I do and follow me for instruction and guidance.
That's big.
That was my gift from God. I didn't know I had it in me, but all the time I did, because I'd say shit, and the little homies on the street, if I go say pop that fool, they're getting popped.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I was blessed in that way, but I had it in me. I just didn't know which way to use it. It's like having a superpower that you don't know what good's coming out of it.
Yeah.
So when Mom pulled me down, I said, "Okay, I'll promise." She said, "Before I die, I want to see something." So that's what got me here.
Mm.
For a man like this right here to take me so serious, Gorilla Rilla, our friend Mark Ocasio up north, to take me so serious, and for other people, and for these families of these kids, the parents of these kids, to follow me and take me so serious,
Yeah.
and trust me with their kids and stuff. I mean, I have kids I take out, will spend the night in my house, and
Yeah.
that takes a lot of trust and love.
It does.
I
It
mean,
does.
because how many Michael Jackson stories have we heard and all these other things?
A lot. So
lot.
that
I
actually
don't leave
takes a
my
lot.
kid. No one.
Yeah. You have to be very
So-
selective of who you leaving with.
Yeah.
But since we're already on this, man, let's talk about the real reason that y'all here today, man. Let's talk about what's going on, bro. What do y'all have coming up, man? Talk to us.
Speak up, Wayne.
All right. So what we're putting together is we're starting, COVID slowed everything down.
Uh-huh.
And we couldn't be around each other, like we were used to, but these kids still are suffering.
Yes.
And
Yes.
like Smiley says, no kid should suffer alone.
Yes.
So since I've been involved with his organization, man, fantastic job, brother, by the way. It has really taught me about compassion.
Mm.
And compassion don't mean how many dollars you're gonna throw out on the table.
Exactly.
Sometimes
Exactly.
it's just giving of your time or passing a message on or just expressing, hey, happy birthday or something.
It means a lot.
When you see the look in these kids' face, and like I said, if you don't feel something,
Yeah.
you pretty much cold inside, man. And that biblical thing where God can take Saul and turn him into Paul.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my favorite passions because, where my head was at wasn't anything negative, but it wasn't about serving people. Now,
Yeah.
that's almost where I'm at.
Mm.
Just serve people, man. The blessings come from that.
Yes, it do. And not only that, it makes you feel good at the end of the day.
And no money can give you that feeling.
No, it cannot.
And you know what a lot of people don't realize is, I mean, it takes a minute, so nothing's overnight. So don't expect to come hang out with a group like mine and go back and your world's changed. It has to change within you. But until you give it a try, you'll never know. But what I was going to say is more humbling and the gratitude will be better for you in your soul if you give to others instead of yourself.
Mm.
I mean, that's the biggest gift you could give yourself. It's a peace of mind knowing that you're helping someone else out.
Yes.
When it's all about you, really think about it. When it's all about you, it's like being a millionaire. You're better than everybody else. You overlook everybody else. You step on people.
Yes.
You'll drive past that homeless person. You'll drive past that prostitute. Drive past that crackhead because you don't care about nothing no more.
Yeah.
People got into the point where everything's about themselves and we stop caring.
Mm.
Somewhere down the line, we have to care. And
I agree.
this is what we're trying to do: is show people and get people involved. I'm not saying I'm not nowhere near a preacher. I cuss. I don't drink. I don't smoke. But that's my choice. I never have. But somewhere inside, we all got a good person in us.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make you soft. That's one thing. 'Cause
Big.
anyone who knows me, and Wayne's been at my car shows and stuff like that, anyone who knows me, I'll step up on your ass in a second. I'll swing. I keep mine 100% confident. But I try to be humble first. I don't have to live that way no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I got gangsters that follow me all day long. I got my homeboys, even though some I don't have them on Facebook,
Yeah.
got my back 24/7 when I
Okay.
do stuff. I had one at the house a couple with my boy Lou,
Mm-hmm.
killer, out there barbecuing for the cause. Whatever you need, he's there. I got other homies that will ride and die. Whatever I need, they are there.
Okay. Now, speaking on whatever you need, y'all have something coming up, and you need people to know about this, man.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
to me, man. What do y'all have
September
going?
11th, we are coming back to football. And when I say that, we have our, me and Wayne started it 5 years ago, our little tackling, our Warriors tackling football, tackling cancer, excuse me. And what this is we try to get at least a minimum of 8 families, kids with cancer. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Raider fan. We're doing the Charger game. If anyone knows a kid who's a Charger fan or just a football fan in general who's never
Okay.
had a chance to experience what we had. And saying this starts from me and Wayne. This Star Love football is something we love. It's our compassion. Why not raise a little bit of money and bring someone who may not see football season next year?
Mm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every kid we take has been under the age of 14 down to the age of 7. Where they like football. We've had some super passionate about football.
Okay.
who, because of their medical condition, the parents don't have the extra money to take them.
So then y'all taking the games?
We take them to games. What we do is we round up the money through people like you guys. We hate to beg. The only time we borrow is ask for money is when we have to have it, and this is one of the things we have to. In the past 3 years, the Raiders moved, the Rams moved, and the Chargers moved. They have brand new stadiums, which brought up ticket prices like crazy.
Yeah.
The last time we did this was up in Oakland. Tickets were under $100 a piece.
Okay.
Popcorn costs $100 now. It's not the same no more.
Easy.
So I mean, after you pay for the parking pass, which is $50, if you could find a parking pass, you know, we're talking about $400 or $500 a person.
Wow.
So we're out here today asking for people to be generous with it, and everyone has their purpose. You know, if you don't have the money, maybe you have something in your garage that might have a little value. You can donate, sell, and help us raise some. Together, we all play a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
You know, it's not always about money. Not everybody has money. You know, I was talking to Raider Goon the other day, and he's feeling bad. He's, bro, I have no money. These gas prices work, and I completely understand it. But you know what? He's a super fan. I said, don't need your gas, don't need your money, just a little bit of time. Come out, spend it with the kids.
How about that?
And you know, we get a bunch of super fans together. Guess what? I bet you we'll get a bunch of Raider fans that will come out.
Yes, you
And
will.
support us and spend a little bit of money on our barbecues and stuff like that. So collectively,
Yes, you
this
will.
is how we will raise money.
And what's the date again?
And that the game on that's the actual San Diego. That's opening day. So what a bigger game for the kids to be at that. But we can't take the parents right now to Vegas because we don't know what kind of condition the parents are in.
Okay.
They have gambling problems, drinking problems, and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So we have to do it now. We play the Chargers every year, so we'll probably do the Raider Charger game every year.
Okay.
So we'll be at it anyway, so why not make it fun?
Right.
And sometime at the end of July, we're going to be doing another bonfire, which you were part of it last year.
It was beautiful, bro.
Meet and greet. I mean, we do everything for these kids with cancer. We've got two softball games coming up, July and August. One will be in Lakewood, California, or Long Beach. The date will be coming out pretty soon. We're just waiting for the city to give us okay at either park first.
Okay.
First park we get, we're jumping to set the date. What we're going to be doing there, I worked with my buddy Hiccups, who's a super fan for the Dodgers. Wayne.
Hiccup's a clown, right?
Yeah, Hiccups clown. You know, he works at Children's Hospital, working with kids, does the same thing we do, feeding the homeless and stuff like that. Him and Wayne teamed up, they're our coaches.
Okay.
So we have Violator as the coach for the Raider team, and we play against the Dodger fans. Now, it's not only limited to Raiders and Dodgers, it's just, that's the way our club came out to be, it's the way we had following. So anybody and everybody is welcome. I tell anybody, as much as I hate other teams and stuff like that, that's all for fun type thing. Nothing's personal.
Yes.
The Raiders don't pay me to fight, argue. They won't pay my bill if I go in jail.
Well, there you go.
That's right. So we go out there and have fun. And I've had people tell me, you know, holding up my car club plaque, had Cowboy fans doing it one time, and they hit me on the phone.
Yeah.
Smiling at me, don't let them touch that plaque, blah, 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 blah. And you know my response? If a Cowboy fan, I'm going to name the teams I hate, Chief fans and all the other 31 teams out there, hold my plaque, and you Raider fans are sitting on the couch watching me on Facebook instead of being here like they are helping me.
Ooh.
Screw you guys.
Don't say shit. Don't say shit.
Wow.
You know, I'm a Raider fan. I'm not a Raider fanatic.
Yeah.
I'm a fanatic for these children who need help.
Okay. I
You
dig
know,
that.
cancer's bigger than all the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball.
Bigger than anything.
Cancer's bigger than
Yeah,
anything
yes.
you can name.
Now,
You know,
I have a question for you. As far as like when you guys do have the game, are you guys gonna have food and other stuff out there so they can buy stuff and donate?
almost definitely we'll have food, we'll have raffles. I mean, we put a bucket out there, but that's not the way I want it. I want everyone to get something for theirs.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing I want, even if you donate $1, I want you to go back with the prize of knowing that you're helping out these kids and knowing that you get to meet these kids and see what these kids are about and take that home for $1 and let that soak in your mind.
Oh man, it's a great feeling.
It's
a great feeling.
You could, I think you said it a little while ago. You can sit there 20 minutes with these kids.
Yeah.
And they will educate you.
Yeah, and just proof in the pudding. Wayne was not anti, but he wasn't all with it until I got him involved. Joe and Ski, I don't know what they ever been around, but once they met the kids,
Yeah.
they turn their whole thing around.
Totally different
It
vibe.
gets addicting.
Yeah, it's a totally
I
different
mean, it's
vibe.
a different love.
I had conversations with the kids, man, and I was like, wow, these kids are strong. They're amazing. You know what I'm saying? It was something different. And then seeing some of the parents, me and Greenleaf had the pleasure of doing a song for the kids. And when you presented it to some of the parents, and I can see some of the parents' faces where they were ready to break down and cry and stuff because of the song, and I was like, wow, this is amazing.
And the ones you seen crying, choking up like that, their kids were still alive,
Yeah.
but their vision, the kids that passed away that they knew,
Yes.
knowing
Yes.
how simple it could be theirs next.
Yes.
And seeing that's what we understand. You know, a couple weeks ago we had that school shooting in Texas where it was 19 kids, 19 kids got killed.
Yes.
Thank you.
It was world news. It was the most horrifying thing in the world. All these babies at one time. Do you know 45 kids die every day?
Wow.
That will go till beyond our lifetime if the number doesn't get bigger.
Wow.
And there's no noise about that. But they're 18 in the school. It was tragic. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. You know, that kids had to get killed like that. But at the same rate, there's 45 additional kids that will die that same day.
Wow.
Every day under the age of 15.
And that's huge. That's
But
huge.
and no, but it's not huge news.
Yeah.
And
That's
so-
one of those things that gets swept under the rug.
under the carpet. And that's what we're here for. We're trying to be a voice for these children because, you know, I've met a lot of them who can't talk no more.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of them who can't stand up, can't fight no more. They're, you know, I had a kid die, I mean, a 4-year-old that died last night that I know.
Really.
You know, the NFL, the NBA, all these celebrities, no one's standing up addressing them.
No, they're not.
I'm glad you have it in your heart to stand up for this.
No,
This is
no.
something important. This is something that's major. And I know that you guys sometimes struggle. So is there like a website that they can go to and find you guys, maybe to help donate or something like that you want to tell them about?
Yeah, if you guys want to donate, I mean, we use Zelle and stuff like that, but hit my wife up, Janice Diesman, it's Diesman, or Janice Janice, or Smiley Raider Nation, or you even hit Wayne up. All our Facebook, I don't do all the Instagram, my wife does all that stuff. So if you look me up on Facebook, Jim Smiley, you can even hit these two guys' Facebook.
Yes,
They have
yes.
me. Anyone who knows me knows how to get a hold of me. We love donations. We do have we're on 401k, so if you like to give big, and when I say big, I mean $20 is big. We never have no one really give anything because we really don't ask except when the football season comes.
Yes.
So if you need it to be a tax ID, we can do it now. I'll keep mine 100% real. I don't like doing the tax ID thing because my kids aren't tax write-offs.
Yeah.
My kids are human beings who are celebrated. So I would prefer the gift to come from your heart instead of being a tax thing. And I understand sometimes things have to work that way. That's why we do have the number. But make it come from your heart. It will feel better for you than just writing it off at the end of the year. Because you can't write that kid off when they die.
No, you cannot.
So I'm just trying to educate you on how to think a different way, so you can feel it and make it affect you more. So yeah, hit my Facebook up. Hit any of these gentlemen up right here. We're gonna add our things. We always do potlucks. We'll have barbecue sales. The softball. Oh, back to the softball game. You were asking me. We're doing one in. It's gonna be Long Beach or Lakewood. It's right on the border by my house. End of July. Then we're going to do one in September at the Field of Dreams. And the Field of Dreams one is in Ontario.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing against the Little Warriors. So
that should be fun.
It'll be fun. We'll have kids out there in wheelchairs. I mean, like you guys seen that. We have them in wheelchairs. We have blind kids who will be out there playing against us. And just come out here and have fun. The whole key is so you guys can see these are regular children like yours. You know, when you see these kids, you need to turn around and look at your kids and understand how blessed you truly are.
Ooh, that part right there.
So, you know, with that being said, you know, tomorrow's Father's Day. There's a lot of fathers out there going to be suffering tomorrow because their kids are dying or have just died. So
Yes.
just, again, count your blessings and never take anything for granted because you never know what tomorrow has in store for us.
Amen.
That's super real.
Well said.
Super real.
We got Double Gun Sazeo.
What's up, Double Guns, man? Thanks for checking us out, man.
Louis
Happy
Bagel
Father's
says-
Day.
Bagel says greeting, happy Father's Day, my guys.
Happy Father's Day, gentlemen. We glad that y'all checking us out, man. We in the house today, man. Joe, who do we have in the house with us, man?
Smiley.
Smiley in the building. Who else we got in the house with us, Joe?
Violator.
Violator in the building. And we're here chilling, y'all. I'm glad that y'all spending y'all day with us. It's the day before Father's Day, so this is the Father's Day special. Hey, everybody that's out there, please, if you can, find it in your heart to please donate to what Smiley and them have going on. These kids should not have to fight cancer alone. Hey, this is a great cause. I am so glad that I'm a part of just being in the room with these two gentlemen and being around some of these kids. I will be at the event that they having. I will be there. Dusty Joe will be there. Yep. So y'all can come out. Matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and do a live podcast, talk to some of the people that's out there, some of the parents, some of the kids, and we're going to have a great time. So please, if y'all out there listening and y'all checking in, keep tapping in with us. We're going to have the official date once Smiley give it to us. We'll probably even have him back on right before then. So y'all can look at him and check him out and see where you get his shit from and then with no. No, but we're going to be in the house and we're going to have some fun, y'all. And it's going to be plenty of food. Y'all can go out, y'all can buy stuff, make donations, and just have some fun.
And I gotta say one other. None of this stuff is possible. I mean, I come up with an idea, which is cool, but ideas are only so far. You have to reach beyond to make things happen. My beyond is you guys.
Yes.
So, you know, the money, I hate to beg for money. That's why I'm feeling kind of awkward right now because I don't like doing it. I want it to be a natural thing. But if you can't give money, give some time. You could always have people, grown men out there to flip some burgers on the grill to help you sell
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
We could all play a piece of the part. You know, you never want it to be, let me not get involved until it's my kid.
There you go.
Come out here and show how happy you are that you can love your kid, you can hug your kid.
Yeah.
So let's make it happen for these other parents. You know, like I said, it's not about me. You're not helping me out. You're not helping the Raiders out. If you're an anti-Raider person, you're helping these children with cancer. So
yes,
you know, let's keep it like that. Let's all play a piece of part. Hit me up on Facebook if you'd like to get involved. There's other things besides money that we could do as grown men in a community. If we can make our circle bigger, we could come up with more ideas.
Yes.
And we could figure out how to do more and better things. I also like, you know, if we could get enough money going, not off this campaign, but we're trying to take them to some Dodger games. We're just trying to do got one coming up towards the end of summer. We want to do a fishing trip where we can't afford to take the kids, so you want to take the kid. You want to take the kid. You pay your way, you pay the kids' way. You know.
Okay.
And doing it this way, we could get kids out there who never experienced being on a boat fishing. You know, kind of like a stepdad day. You know, so I mean, there's ways we could come up to instead of just ask. I hate asking for money. I always want everyone to have something to take home. Nothing like a memory.
Yes.
You know,
at
the end of the day, that's all we have. You could have the best sex of your life. You're going to be thinking about it for the rest of your life. So think about some kids. You know, that memory will never go away.
I don't know if you should have used that one.
Hey,
Sit there like
hey, you know, but a memory is a hell of a thing.
But it gets straight to the point.
Yeah, why get around?
Yeah.
Wooch is in the building.
What's up, Wooch?
But another thing though, before I get off the mic, I would like to say Happy Father's Day to every gentleman out there. I got 3 guys who stand up men right here who take care of their families. You know, me personally, I'm being blessed right now. I got one I'm trying to legally adopt after I got married.
Okay.
Trying to make my family a little bit bigger and legit. And it doesn't take a lot. Don't let that woman be the reason why you don't talk to your kid.
Ooh.
Man up. If it was a bitch, you find your way to work around her husband to get to it.
Yes. Talk to me. Talk to me.
So get to your kids, show them some love, because one day you may not be here, and even tragically, one day they might not be here, and you won't be able to make that up to them.
Yeah. Hey, Smiley, you want to give a shout out to anybody while you're here, bro?
Man, where did I start? Well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to you guys for being so humble. Thank me for opening the doors for me.
Always,
you know,
brother.
You guys been real with it from day one. Said you come down, this place is yours. You guys kept your word. If you guys haven't heard the song, we've done a song for our children with cancer that these guys were all involved in filming and singing. Shalip's not here. Shout out to Shalip. Happy Father's Day.
Green Leaf, what's up, baby?
My man Wayne across the table from me. Thank you for having my back. You know, stand up dude. Gorilla up north. Zaz, Moon is up. We got Charles Chicken in Lakewood, California. This man donates so much free food to us when unfortunately someone passes away to the veterans. If you guys haven't tasted, these guys behind you.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Yeah.
Support that man. And you don't even have to say but you can say, hey, let him know Smiley sent you guys his way. He's on the corner of Paramount and Delamo.
Yeah.
You'll see on his ice machine, he has a picture of a bunch of our warriors, present and past, that he's helped out with. I got so many people, my crew, my loving wife who has my back so much, 110. I've been truly blessed to having a woman like that. Our only arguments are when we're fighting over doing stuff for these kids.
Okay.
Her idea outbids mine, mine outbids her.
Okay.
Which is a good thing. We don't have to fight over other stuff.
Yeah.
So and I'm gonna give a shout out to all my Raider Nation for having my back and for giving me all the love and stuff like that. And the biggest shout out goes to all the parents of all these little warriors. And little warriors, I love you guys. I will continue to fight till the day I die.
That's right. That's right. I can appreciate everything you just said. Mr. Violator, man, do you want to give a shout out to anybody while you in here with us, brother?
Well, first, shout out to God.
Yes, sir.
Blessing me to be here 65 years. And shout out to my wife Bertha, my kids, my immediate family, and of course my Raider Nation family, which is, like you say, some of that bonds are stronger than blood, man.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And like I said, I'm just grateful for every day, man. I've worked, retired, and now living a life I could have never dreamt. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can come from nowhere
Uh-huh.
and go to the moon and back.
Yes, you can.
But it just depends on that fire inside of you.
Yeah.
Because everybody tries to dampen it.
Oh yeah, every chance they get. And a lot of people don't live your dream, so they're not really happy for you.
Right.
They say they are, but they're not really happy
Right.
for you. You may come up with the best idea in the world, and it is really solid, and you have people like, yeah, that's all right, but then behind you, they hoping you fail. Because it wasn't they thought, it wasn't they plan, it wasn't they dream.
Absolutely.
So, my hat's off to both of you gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate everything that you guys are doing. Don't stop.
Oh, no.
I've been a huge fan of yours since I met you.
Yep. Appreciate it, brother.
Me too.
When I met you, I even became a bigger fan because of how humble you are.
Appreciate it.
Brother, from the day I met you, you've been a solid cat. That's why I open up the doors to you. Like anytime you need to come, it's yours, brother.
Must be a Compton thing.
It must be a Compton thing. Happy Father's Day. Hey, before we get out of here, I'm going to go back